Hi, Matt here with Night Glass Media Group with a really big announcement about all things Art Williams Best. A few weeks ago, Art called us heartbroken about how the current pandemic was impacting he and Angela's team at the Old Edwards Inn in Highlands. The hospitality industry, as you know, has been particularly hard hit by all of this. And in true Art and Angela fashion, they immediately went to work doing all they could do to protect jobs, paychecks, and families. Art was sick about it, but it seemed like it might be time to put the Art Williams Best videos on hold. Well, we know that everyone out there needed coaching and encouragement now more than ever. So we've come up with a solution that we're really excited about. Starting Tuesday, April 22nd, all new Art Williams Best videos will be housed in a members-only subscription site just for you. We'll send you a brand new Art Williams Best video each and every week, along with some great bonus material. We have tons more material in the vault, and the best of the Art Williams videos are surely yet to come. The subscription cost will be $1.99 per month. You can pay for them by the month, or you can pay $20 and get a little savings paying for the entire year. That's roughly 50 cents per Art Williams video, and I think that we'd all agree they're worth every cent. There's nobody like our coach.
I wouldn't talk to the public like I'm talking to you. Do y'all understand this in a locker room?
Art also wanted us to let you know that he will not receive any of the subscription fees. Every single penny pays for the production and editing costs to keep this great material coming to you every single week. Art will still be the guiding force and energy behind the project, and he, the boy genius, and the whole team will continue to bring you great content that motivates, inspires, and pushes us to be better in business and in life.
You already can tell it. There ain't nobody like me.
All the fantastic videos that are on the current Art Williams Best YouTube channel will always be there for you and be absolutely free forever. All new videos will be in the elite members room of the Art Williams Best website at artwilliamsbest.com. We hope that you'll help us keep this great project growing and thriving as we continue to bring you and your team the coaching we all need each week from the master coach himself, Art Williams. And speaking of Art, here's a word from our coach.
You know, I wanted to tell the A.O. Williams story. I tried to write a book, and I'm just not a good writer and wasn't capable of doing it justice. So I got with Night Glass, took all these videos that we had in a vault and produced short videos, 5 and 10 minute videos, and tried to capture the emotion and commitment and the determination that our people made to change the largest, most evil industry in the world.
How did you do it? How did you dadgum do it?
I got 500 families that are depending on Angela and I up in Highlands, North Carolina, at the Old Edwards Inn and Spa. But Night Glass has made a commitment to continue the work we began 2 years ago. For $1.99, you can subscribe and continue to get a video every Tuesday and bonus videos every month and a podcast. And I'm so thankful that Night Glass is going to do this. So if you're interested, please subscribe and just continue to watch the A.O. Williams story.
This coach has got a lot left in him. You understand that? We're going to get it on, folks. Hey, I'm always trying to find now something I can show to you, in a stud. And to have you try to pick out. I mean, I spent my adult life studying successful men and women, trying to look for that common denominator. And Mike Sharpe is one of the all-time great people I've known in this industry, and certainly a giant in A.O. Williams today. And I picked a little clip out I want you to look at right now. And I want you to think about this now as you watch this. Mike Sharpe wants to be somebody. That's the key, folks. It ain't how much brains you got and how pretty you are. It's your desire. It's your white. Mike Sharpe wants to be somebody so bad he can't stand it. Let's watch this.
Now, a lot of you get involved in a business like this, and you come to it, you're excited about it, and you go back home and say, well, yeah, I think I'm going to see how it works for a little while, and I'm going to try it a little bit. And yes, I'm pretty jacked up about it. We'll see how it goes. Because you're afraid to tell someone, yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm going to work like crazy and make this happen. This is what I want. You're afraid to tell them because you're afraid you might not make it. They'll say, see, he didn't make it again. He failed again. I mean, I know that feeling, all right? Have you ever felt that feeling? You probably won't admit it, but you know that feeling. You gotta lay yourself on the line, which means risk failing. Tell people you're fired up about it. You intend to do it no matter what. That means your mother-in-law and your father-in-law and everybody else thinks you're crazy for doing this business. I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was in high school, I don't know if you guys did it out here, but in California, in PE class, you did these certain events like pull-ups and push-ups and sit-ups and running, all that kind of stuff. And if you got enough points, you got to wear these red trunks instead of the yellow trunks, you know. And so it came time to do these tests, and half the PE class would line up, and the other half would be counters, you know. So they put their fist on the ground, and you do your push-ups, and then your counter would tell you how many push-ups you did. And the idea was how many push-ups could you do in a minute? And you had to do over 50 to get 10 points. So I got down and did my push-ups with everybody else, and we were finished. And then the coach went down the line and was checking off the list, you know, how many did you do? And a guy would do 32 or 51 or 48 or 39 or whatever. It got to me, and the guy goes, 89. Coach is starting to write it, and he says, 89? He said, yeah, 89. He said, no, he didn't do 89. Maybe 60 or something, not 89. Well, the counter goes, well, give him 60 then. You know, he figured it was 10 points, didn't matter. I said, no way, I did 89. I know I did. He said, do them again. I said, do them again. I'm dying. I've ripped every muscle I had right out here. Just do it the first time. I never knew I could do that, you know. He said, well, then you come back and do it next week. So I said, okay, I'll come back and do it next week. In the meantime, this is the kind of things that people said to me. They said, Mike, I believe you did 89 in 1 minute. And I go, I started thinking, geez, maybe he missed. Maybe he went 49, 70, 71. I mean, I was really sweating. I'm really worried about this. And word was getting around, and we had a kind of a small high school, about 600 people there. So next week comes along, and I go walk in this gym by myself, my shorts on, and here's about 200 people in the stands sitting there, fully dressed, willing to count every single one for me. At that point, I would have said, I'll take 60 and forget this whole deal. I didn't, though. I got down, and you can imagine the adrenaline and the pressure I felt that moment. I got down there and did those push-ups, and I did 95 push-ups in 1 minute. I'd never, but the point is, I guarantee you 250 people in the stands had a whole lot to do with those push-ups. I never did it before. I never did it after. I never knew I could do it. And I laid myself on the line. And see, I wouldn't have willingly chose that kind of pressure, but it happened. You respond to it. I think the right kind of people respond the right way. And you've got to lay yourself on the line just a little bit here at A.L. Williams.